Have you ever noticed how education is supposed to set us free, but sometimes it feels like it locks us into someone else's ideas of success? That's the paradox of education. It promises liberation, but as the time sets by, it traps us in. Now, don't get me wrong, education is powerful. It is the reason we can read, write, solve problems, and even be here right now sharing ideas. But if you look closely, you'll see this strange contradiction. The very system designed to expand our mind can also limit them. That's what we are diving into today, the paradox of education. Why it both opens doors and at the same time quietly builds walls. Let's get started with the good. Education is supposed to liberate us, right? Think of someone learning how to read for the first time. Suddenly, the world explodes with meaning. Education gives us tools to navigate life, to dream bigger, to imagine what's possible. Think about people like Malala Yousafzai, who risked her life for the right to learn. For her, education wasn't just about school, it was about freedom, equality, and breaking out of limitation. So, yes, education is powerful, it gives us wings. But here is the flip side, the same system that teaches us to think often tells us what to think. Instead of encouraging curiosity, it sometimes rewards conformity. Remember school? How we're taught to memorize formulas, to repeat facts, and color inside the lines. You might have had that one teacher that always tells you that's not the right way to solve it my own way and you'll get it. That's the paradox. While education should open our mind, it often trains us to fit into existing structures. Get the grade, follow the rules, pass the test. In fact, James Baldwin once said, the paradox of education is precisely this, that as one begins to become conscious, one begins to examine the society in which he is being educated. And that is uncomfortable, right? Because education should lead us to questions, but questioning can make us stand out, even rebel against the very system that taught us. Imagine a kid who loves drawing and painting, but in school, that kid gets only 1 hour of lectures, while math and science get the spotlight. The message is your passion is of less value. Over time, the kid is going to learn how to suppress his creativity in favor of serious subjects. But that is not freedom. That is conditioning. Now here's where it gets interesting. The paradox isn't a flaw, it is a challenge. Education does give us tools, but it's up to us to use them critically. Think of it like a gym. The gym gives you equipment, but if all you do is use the treadmill because that's what everyone else is using, you will never explore your full potential. Education is the same. The classroom provides tools, but the real growth happens when you step beyond the syllabus and start asking, what else is possible? Steve Jobs once said, dropping out of college gave him the freedom to drop into classes he actually cared about, like calligraphy. That random choice shaped the way Apple computers look today. Imagine if he had followed the script, chasing grade and requirements instead of curiosity. So here's the takeaway. Education is a double-edged sword. It can open your mind or close it. It can free you or condition you. The paradox isn't in the system alone. It is in how we use it this time. The real education begins when you realize we are not just students of the classroom, but students of life. That means questioning, exploring, unlearning, and relearning things. So the next time you sit with a book, a lecture, or even a YouTube video like this one, don't just ask, what am I being taught or told? Ask, what am I not being told?